Happy Saturday, everyone, and welcome to this kind of like foggy, like muggy, sweaty day. I have actually just got back from teaching online at Redhead, and I'm just about to go and do my own movement at Infuse Health. And I'm excited. It's exciting to move, it's exciting to play, but what's more exciting is that I'm about to bring the amazing Cathy Feenan on here, and we are going to talk very briefly for about 10 minutes or so on how we can shift our self-talk, and more importantly, how you can actually come along and do it with us at the one-day retreat that we are holding here at Redhead on Saturday, the 4th of December. Now, I'm going to bring Cathy on camera. For some reason, I've had a little troubles with this recently, and I don't know why. Guest request. Yep, cool. It's possibly going to be different. So if it doesn't work on here and it's not going to let me, then I will bring this over to Instagram. So I'm just waiting till Cathy jumps on, and I'll see if I can bring her on. But we really want to, I'm so excited to do this retreat with her. Her energy is just incredible. She is such a dear friend of mine. And when we get our heads together, like literally sparks fly. So I'm just working through this. Okay, she's just jumping on now. So we'll see. I'm here, beautiful. Hey, Cathy. Okay, this is looking good. Bring Cathy on camera. Oh, yes. Love it when things work. Hoping that's working. It worked. I'm so excited.
We did it, us technology queens.
Do you know what? I'm so pumped because the last couple of times I've done this, it just hasn't worked. It's just been like, nope, there's an error. And I'm like, I have no idea what this error is. So you're here.
Yay. I'm like, oh my God, which button do I press? Hello, how are you?
I'm really, really well, and it's beautiful to see your face. And your beautiful smile. I was just telling everyone, I'm just so pumped because I know just the energy of every time I see you, whether it's in person or just here, it lights me up. And I think, I don't know, this retreat for me, I think the two of us just in this space, I just feel it's just going to be electric, the energy. And I can't wait. I'm so excited. So. But
me
yeah,
too.
Cathy, if you haven't met this amazing woman, Cathy is just an incredible coach. She is just all about sort of empowering women to be their best self. She is an absolute manifestation queen. She's also an author, an entrepreneur, and she runs just a beautiful, beautiful collective of women, just striving to help each other be better people, right? Is there anything else you do that I've missed?
I love fun. I dance in my kitchen. I love having fun. It's really interesting. And thank you so much, Meg. I really appreciate that. And, I just feel like I'm a simple girl from Newcastle, to be honest with you, that's just been through a whole bunch of mess that has become my message really at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I feel very humbled and honored that all of these beautiful things have happened in my life. Being an author and all of those things. I'm very, very, very grateful for those things. But honestly, I'm just a real simple mama from Newcastle.
Yeah. And I think the simplicity is key, isn't it, Cathy? It's, we can overcomplicate things so much, and also put ourselves down to a label like a yoga teacher or whatever. And it's not us at the end of the day, is it? It's I think it's deeper than that, and it's really coming back to, I think, this connection and understanding that anything really is possible that we do want to achieve from this moment forward, right?
Yeah, totally. It's so true. You know, when we believe for something and when we choose, and that's what I love about you as well, Megan. I'm so
Mhm.
grateful to be in this space is because one of the things that's really connected both you and I is we've realized the power of what it is that we're saying and our thoughts and our beliefs, and that's consistently,
Yeah.
creating and manifesting, a reality constantly. And a lot of the times, in my experience, I was creating a reality that I didn't want. So it took a little bit for me to learn, how
Mm.
can I create what I did want? And that was to have unity, that was to have connection, that was to feel loved and accepted just as myself, which is what we all want. We want to all be
Yeah.
loved and accepted for who we are, and to enjoy a prosperous life, because that's
Yeah.
what we're meant to be doing. We're meant to be prosperous.
I'm right. And I think this is why, I don't know, I just feel so, I don't know, aligned or connected in that kind of sense. That self-love, it really is, isn't it? When we have, and when we believe in ourselves, or something I didn't have for 30 years, of course, as well, going through disordered eating and
Mm,
self-sabotage, it was a belief of not enough. And I had to work on changing that, and it took practice and effort. But the beautiful thing that I love, and again, just learning about the brain, as we've both done in that sense, is that if we've had the willpower to choose negative thoughts, and if we've had the willpower and the choice to, to talk to ourselves in shitty dialogue and repeat that, right? That's our will that has chosen that, then we have the willpower to choose again. And that's what's epic, because yeah, it's going to take hard work, but it fucking happens. And you practice it, and you choose to speak to yourself with kindness every day. You choose to just get elevated. You choose to put yourself first and start to do the practices that move you towards your higher self. And then that belief and that emotion behind the person you're becoming, or what you want and desire, starts to become reality, right?
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And it's really exciting to see that unfold, because we've already got a blessing on our life. Like when we were born, we already had a blessing on our life. But
Yeah.
when we include that favor,
Yeah.
which gives us the opportunity to experience the blessings of life, gosh, like miracles become your everyday
Mm.
occurrence. So just get ready for it. Get ready for the miracles of goodness to happen, which you were really cheeky because you sent me a message earlier
Yeah.
saying something else epic happened. So I can't wait to hear about that later.
Oh,
And you
I know,
notice
and
it's
it
been
just is
unfolding
this
for
last,
you.
honestly, the last yeah, it so has. The last 6 months have just been crazy. Every day there is something that I'm just like, holy shit, this actually happened. And I've been really big on my affirmation work. I'm writing it down. I'm feeling it. I'm putting emotion behind it. And I look at it at the end of the day and I'm like, oh my God, because my affirmation yesterday, right, was was something epic is going to happen today. And I told you personally, like, and I was like, oh my, I can't believe that I received that phone call. And it had to come down with me believing in myself. When I believed in
Yeah.
myself more, then I started to receive more love. And when I just started to, when you feel that love for yourself, everything starts to
Mm,
change. We shift our self-talk, our energy, our vibration raises up, and we match the vibration of the good shit, right? Better things
yeah.
start to come to us.
Yes,
Um,
absolutely.
So I knew this would happen. I just want to be like, oh, let's chat. But this is why this woman here, right? You want to be around her. You want to be around her. I'm just pumped just to share this retreat with her. Absolutely honored. And I just the retreat's on the 4th of December, which is a Saturday. And there's only 4 spots left now, actually. But
Yeah,
Cathy,
cool.
what are you gonna share? Like, what are you gonna other than sparkling,
Yeah.
like sprinkling miracles everywhere? What are you
Yeah.
what are you gonna share to
Well,
us if you were
what I'm
tossing
really
up, coming along?
Yeah, definitely. What I'm really excited about sharing is the secret sauce. Like, I used to look at these people in my life and think, I was like, how are they living their 10 out of 10 life? Like they're living their 10 out of 10 life in their money,
Mm-hmm.
in their spiritual life, in their health and their wellness. They're living their 10 out of 10 life in their relationships, like their intimate relationship and the relationship in their family. I'm like, man, all of these parts of my life are freaking falling apart. What the hell am I doing wrong? And I just didn't understand until I became aware, because I was a hard worker. Like, I was taught to work hard. And so for me, I was in a very masculine energy of the hustle and the grind and the pushing and trying to make things happen. But, you know, and I think we all as women, we've been caught in that ideal that we have to do the hustle, we have to grind, we have to push. And yes, we do need to take action 100%, but and it's a bit of an oxymoron, because I often say, you know, we need to slow down for success to speed up. And so what I'm going to be sharing on the day is literally the 4 key principles, the 4 key steps of how to absolutely manifest anything that you want in your life, or almost anything, right? So it's
Oh, I
you know,
love
it's,
it.
first of all, it's about having a vision. It's about having a vision. You know, what is it that you want? Because if you don't have a vision for
Yeah,
what you want in the future, you're going to end up floating like a leaf and just drifting and ending up somewhere by default where you probably don't want to end up. Unfortunately, that's 95% of people right now
exactly.
that don't even know what they're working so hard towards. And I was stuck in that for many years. In my corporate world,
Yeah,
I was working in corporate for a
yeah.
long time before I went into my own business 22 years ago.
Mm.
The second key I really want to share is all about those limiting beliefs, the self-sabotage, the self-doubt, which is what you love
Yeah.
teaching as well, because that is like the power of our words is just they're like seeds, right? Our words and our beliefs are like seeds,
Oh
and
my
whatever we
God.
sow is what we're going to harvest. So we've got to be careful. What are we sowing into the garden of life that's going to produce something for us, right? So
Mm.
we're going to have some practical steps around that, how you can bust through those limiting beliefs for good and squash them for good. The third key is about taking that inspired action. So, how can you take action without the hustle and the grind, but do it feeling motivated and excited and inspired, and you just feel called and compelled to take
Yeah.
that next step, right? Because you know you're ready, but it's just taking the next,
Yeah.
what's the next step?
Yeah.
Not the whole staircase, just what's the next step.
And there's a
And then
lot
the
of
fourth
fear
key,
in
which
and
is
around
super
that too, isn't
important.
there? Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. The fear, you know, it's
Mm.
interesting, Meg, because, and I want to keep this really simple, but it's interesting because I used to think, and a lot of people think, that as you level up from success to success, that those limiting beliefs and fears go away. They actually don't. And I hate to burst your bubble, but
Oh,
what happens is that
no.
every at every level of success, we have new fears, we have old patterns, we
Mm.
have memories that are still sitting
Um,
there, but we can clear them. And every
yeah.
time we clear them, we rise another level. Then we rise another level. We keep on
Yeah.
expanding. And so the
Yeah.
fears I have
Yeah.
today are very different to the fears that I had 20 years ago, where I couldn't look myself in the mirror
Yeah.
and have that confidence and didn't want to be here. You know, the fear is different today than what it was
Yeah.
back then. And so the fourth key to success and
Yeah.
to calling in that prosperity into your life, and prosperity, a lot of people put it down to money, but it's actually being prosperous in all areas of life,
Mhm.
is grace,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
divine alignment. We're trying to do it all by ourselves, but
Yeah.
we are part of, you know, something bigger,
Yeah.
universal, incredible. When you tap into, you know, we've got natural laws, but when you tap into supernatural laws, you get supernatural miracles, which
Yeah.
is friggin' amazing. So we're going to be teaching the 4 keys.
Absolutely. Yeah. Ah, Cathy, amazing. And I think just knowing you over this period, I've seen you lift so many people, just in your group that you do, and just what you bring to others stems from your passion and your work that you have done on yourself, because you know that it works for you. And I think this is where we all come from when we do something that is close to our hearts. Like, you know, for myself, seeing people get out of their body image struggles, because I don't want one more person to speak to themselves like, you know, in a shitty dialogue any longer. It is just not worth it, and it's a choice for us to do it.
Yeah.
But when we come from that place of passion, as you said, so many miracles come from that. And I'm really, really excited to share this with you, Cathy. And yeah, so it's going to be an epic day, and I think it's going to go so quickly. But it starts 8 o'clock, 8 till about 5 o'clock on Saturday, the 4th of December. It's catered by the lovely Kylie from Mama P's. So if you've ever been down to Charlestown and Mama P's, you'll know just how delicious her food is. And the details are up on the website, which is watchyalanguage.com. And $50 of each of the tickets is getting donated to the Got Your Back Sister charity that Mel Histon runs. She's doing amazing things out there for women and children, to help free them from domestic violence struggles. And I'm sure we all know someone that has been or going through those struggles. They are very real, especially after, the last couple of years. So it's just going to be a beautiful, epic and amazing day. And we also have joining us after lunch, Dr. Kirsty Seward is coming along too. Now, she is also a dear friend.
Awesome.
And she is right in that body image space of just washing diet culture and expectations and how we think we should look. Just epic. Just an amazing day to connect with girls, right?
Absolutely. And I think, we're going to have so much fun. Actually, to feel good about themselves, get back into feeling good, getting back into loving and deeply, deeply accepting ourselves as well. But for those girls and women who are wanting to get results in their life that they want, if there's girls that are feeling lonely right now and they're just needing community and connection, this is going to be a beautiful, safe space. We're going to have a lot of fun together as well, which is going to be exciting. But there's going to be some detail there as well for women who need to know the detail too, which is really cool.
Absolutely. And always that reminder too, we're always doing the work. Cathy and myself are always just, that's what she said, leveling up. We're, these fears, they come along, and I think over time, for me especially, I've learned to lean in and surrender to my fear and actually ask the question, wow, how can I be curious, not critical of this? How am I going to grow from this? And it becomes exciting when those fears pop up, because I'm like, oh shit, here we go, universe. I'm being asked from God to step up. And it now becomes exciting, and I just lean into it, and with practice, like anything, like our dialogue, what we practice grows stronger. And the more we practice embracing ourselves and showing up for these fears, it doesn't become easy, but we get more familiar with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm so excited for this retreat. I'm so excited to hang out with you, Meg, and these other incredible, gorgeous souls. And that we get to move forward together. It's going to be a great day.
Oh, likewise, Kath. You're amazing. I love you. So beautiful to see your face on my Saturday morning. And if you have any questions, just shout out to either of us. I'll put the link for the retreat down in the comments when I get a second. And we'd love to have you. Have yourselves the most amazing day, Cathy. You're incredible. Yeah. You have the best day. And cannot wait. Not long now.
Thank you, beauty. I know the countdown
is on. So
thank
you so much, everyone.
See who of these incredible women are going to be joining us. Yeah. See you guys. Have a great weekend.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Back at you, Cathy. Thank you, everyone. Take it easy.
Bye.